gosh. Okay. Moment of truth. It's been a long time. Woo! She almost wasn't gonna turn over there. Turned over. Yay! Alright. Let her run for a minute, then I'll pull her out and do a full inspection. Hello. Greetings from Yosemite Valley in the national park. I am exhausted. It's going on 8 o'clock. It's 10 to 8. I just got here, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes ago. And I've just spent the last 30 minutes just trying to collect myself. For context, my car was in storage in Las Vegas. I spent last night there. Saw Carrie Underwood's residency show, Reflection. It was epic. I vlogged that for my Patreon community. If you're wondering, just a quick little vlog for them there. But I had such a good time. But it was such a long drive. Honestly, the drive didn't feel long to me until I crossed into the park here, and the roads got very windy, and I had already been driving for over 8 hours, and I was just tired. And I love driving on windy roads, but it is tiring because it takes more focus. I know that sounds silly, but if you know, you know. Anyway, I made it before dark, which was my goal. And I'm so glad to be here, but I literally threw this trip together so last minute. I was downloading trail maps not an hour ago at what I thought would be the last place that I would have reliable service, because there's usually not service in the valley, like cell service. And I don't even know if I picked good ones or not. That's just... I don't know. That's just all I could do. But I made it. I have some trails planned, and I have 3 nights here, and I have picked 3 kinds of sleeping arrangements, one different for each night. I can't even believe I got these, to be honest. They were so last minute. I booked all of these within the last like 2-3 days. But I'm spending tonight in one of the park's campgrounds, which is called Upper Pines. And then I'm spending tomorrow in a different kind. This is like a traditional campground. There's no dwellings, right? Then tomorrow I'm staying in a campground not far from here called Housekeeping Camp, but it's got like little shelters that come with your campground. And then the last night I'm spending in Yosemite Valley Lodge, which does not get high marks. But I figured, you know, they're all available. This is all I could really get for all the 3 nights, and I thought it might be interesting to compare as somebody who's never stayed in any of these places. I have ventured to Yosemite before, but it was 27 years ago when I was in 8th grade. It was our 8th grade trip. I lived in Northern California at the time, and I went to a small private school, and that was the 8th grade trip was a backpacking trip in Yosemite, backcountry. So I'm back. But this is a very different trip. I'm not backpacking, although that would be epic. I'm really just dipping in because I really wanted to, and we'll see. We'll see what unfolds. You'll be with me for the journey. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit around my campsite. There's like families right around me, so I don't want to like film too much, but it's tight, it's squeezy, but it's not loud. Nobody's being loud or anything, and a lot of campfires going. I'm just like hanging out in my car so I could talk to you. But yeah, let me show you the view out the side, or the back of my car at least, because there's nobody here right now, and then I'll give you just a quick pan of what my campsite looks like. Here's the scene at the back of my car. It's the only direction that you can't directly see people right now. There's people on either side of me and I don't want to bother anybody, so I'm just sitting inside. So I am in Site 180 and you can see, I mean, it's just like very squeezy. You get a nice paved spot, fire ring, big old bear box, picnic table, bathrooms across the way there. And this is kind of the amount of space. This actually feels like a lot of space between this one and the next one, but there's not a lot of space. But even with it being this close, it's not a lot of noise or anything. People are pretty quiet. Anyway, you guys, I don't mean to start this video out on a dull note, but I am really exhausted and not feeling like super great. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed, to be honest. I'm just gonna put everything where it's supposed to go and lie down, because I think I'm just really tired. It was a fun time in Vegas, but it's been a whirlwind. I just got home from another really big trip, if you saw my DVC member cruise adventure, and I'm just tired. I'm hoping after a good night's sleep I'll feel ready to hike and see the sights, but you know, we do what we do and gotta take care of ourselves. And for me right now, that's not filming and going to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's 8:10 and I think I'm gonna go to bed and then just see what tomorrow brings. But hopefully something better for you. Alright, you guys, I'll see you soon. Well, in a second for you. Hopefully after a good night's rest for me. Good morning. It's 5:30. Sun's up, sun's up. Pretty sweet view. Campsite bathroom tour. It's pretty simple. Flush toilets though, sinks. Nice. I'm gonna change and good morning. Get ready for the day. Good morning. I put my mic on because it's not even 6 and I don't want to wake anybody up, but so I'm hoping the whisper talking is working while I get ready here. I had a really good sleep. I slept solid almost 9 hours and I feel a lot better. I think I was just really tired. So the hike I want to do is really not far from my campsite, which technically I have paid through until 12 p.m. And I just think I might leave my car here because parking gets really tricky and I want to leave a parking space for somebody in the trailhead parking that I would be taking when I don't have to. And from the look on the trail map, I think if I walk to the end of the campsite, I can get a trail that hooks up to the trail I'm doing, the Vernal and Nevada Falls trail, via Mist Trail. Apparently it's extremely popular, so I'm glad I'm up early because I want to get a head start. I bought a replacement pack, if you've been following along on my journey. My Gregory bag kicked the bucket in the silliest way, but I'm going to take the other one home and see if I can somehow get it fixed. I don't know, we'll see. But I found this one on Amazon and it seems like a good one. So it's how many liters? Another 16 ounce, yeah, 16 liter, excuse me. So this hike is only like 6.5 miles. I think it'll end up being more than that with what I'm adding on, but it's very steep apparently. So I want to make sure I have my poles. I want to make sure I have lots of water. I haven't really eaten solidly, so I'm gonna bring some food. But yeah, the campsite was great. People were talking. I was so tired though that I just like went to sleep. I didn't really notice. I felt fine. I felt good. So yeah, I'm gonna pack this all up. I did change and brush my teeth in the bathroom. We'll get on the trail, hopefully. Otherwise, I'll come back and move the car. That's not gonna work out, but I'm excited. Here's to a new day. Hopefully we continue to feel well. Oh, look at this woodpecker. This is a woodpecker, right? He's like 8 feet away from me. What you doing there, buddy? Oops, sorry. Camera malfunction. You're not eating my food. Funny guys. today's snack selections. You know we have our trail croissant. Oh, I have something fun to show you. And banana, peanut butter, trail mix, a mango stick. That should do. Here we go. So there's absolutely no service. But luckily, like I said yesterday, I downloaded my trail maps like 20 miles outside the park where I figured I would last have service. And even though this isn't technically part of the trail where I'm trying to link into it, it works on GPS so I can get in. Drains the heck out of your battery, so I always bring a portable, fully charged battery with me just in case. But apparently, there should be a trail at the entrance at the end of this. I gotta stop talking now because I'm like where people are, but here you can kind of get a sense of the lay of the land. I don't know how, but somehow my parents said that people walk to the creek. Guys, that was not a smart way to go. It was all like swampy. Probably is originally not there, now it's very wet because it's still spring. And I'm like navigating across all these fallen trees, and my car just slipped right fully into the creek. Right it off, should go off, and that's just this weird. Yo, look at that. Oh, I'm excited. All right, let's go. Looks like they got a ranger station. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at this raging river. I'm excited. Okay, here we go. Definitely not the only one on the trail, even though it's early. Not as early as I had hoped to be. It took me a long time to get myself together. But, oh, here. Okay, we'll be fine. Anyway, apparently it's extremely popular and it's paved, but it gets very, very stiff, and you go by a couple of falls and very, very wet. So I have some rain gear with me. Oh, and I don't know, I got another pair of new trail shoes. It's the exact same model as my old ones, just a different color. We'll see how they work out. Hopefully better than the last ones. Here's our, oh, squirrel. Hold on. Here's our, are you gonna, there it goes. First look at the waterfall. Still like trying to get the water out of my camera. Wow, this is steep already. The cliffs of insanity. I would not want to go whitewater rafting down that. Holy. I'm sure the camera just makes it look like a little trickle, but it's raging river. Holy smokes. Look at these cliffs. Wow. Whoa. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. You guys, it's so beautiful. Wow. Oh, there's the waterfall. There. Whoa. Camera's a little unsteady. Oh, very nice. Alright, you know the rule about trail bathrooms. When you see when you go, I don't really have to go, but see when you go. They also have potable water here, which is really nice. How do you get into the bathroom? So, oh, did I go the wrong way? I have no idea. Let's go around the back and see. It's a cute little bathroom hut though, right? Women. Okay. Why they put the women in the back? Alright, we're getting to the misty part. It's called Mist Trail. And I saw people putting on ponchos. I'm holding off my rain jacket because I'm hot. But I didn't put the cover on my pack. These steps are why it's rated hard. Gotta be. Oh my gosh. I don't want to come down them, so I'm gonna find another way. But look, pretty close to that part.
Can I take a picture of you?
Oh, that's alright, thank you. Ah! Coming down. Holy smokes. That's incredible. I love stuff like this. It's so fun. Go through it. Yay. Oh my gosh, everywhere. Yeah, these stairs suck, but it is very pretty. Oh man, I thought my camera was a goner. I still might have to send it back to DJI. Thank goodness I paid for the accident protection. Knowing me, oh, that kicked my ass. Oh my gosh. That was a heck of a lot of stairs, I'll tell you that much. I'm soaked, but not in like a icky way. It actually feels really nice to get out to the waterfall. That was a lot of stairs. Wait, I don't know if you can see this. Like teeny tiny people down there. Oh my gosh. I'm not going down that way. You could not pay me to go down that way. Hopefully the John Muir is open for the loop going down. I'm not going down those stairs. Look at this. Wow. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful up here. Wow. Look at this. This is nuts. Wow. So cool. Oh, see this blue jay? It's a blue jay, right? Blue something. So pretty. He is not at all. I'm so close to this bird. Not all bothered. The wildlife here are not all bothered by cameras, which is troubling. Okay, so that was the Vernal Fall. And apparently Silver Apron's just up here a little ways. So that was about 1,100 foot. Is that right? Hold on. And maybe 1,200 foot ascent to that. I still have another 1,000 feet to get to the, I think it's Nevada Fall. I might stop and have a bit of a bite. But I don't want to linger too long because it's going to get more crowded. Oh, don't go swimming. That's a good sign. There's a sign. There's no swimming. Many signs, actually. Well, that kicks my butt. Camera seems to be functional again. I think it's just, I'm probably going to send it in, but if it's recording any of this, it will be a miracle. Look at this bridge. Fun time. And you can hear the waterfall where you can see it. Now you can see the mist off of it. And finally stopped climbing up rocks, and now I'm on more of a proper trail. But, ooh, this camera's, I wish you guys could see it. It's like freaking out. I don't know if we're going to make it through the rest of the trip with this, but luckily I have my phone as a backup. Just sound is always the issue with the phone. It's okay. We're doing okay. So we're heading to Nevada Fall, which I'm pretty sure. It says fall on the map, but isn't it falls? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Anyways, beautiful forest now. With just, you can make out the cliffs of insanity right there. Rainbow coming out from the mist. And that is Nevada Fall. We're getting close. Another bit of a climb. Wow, you guys, this is incredible. By the way, I just chucked my camera into the dirt. It's had quite a day. So I have this new pack on, right? And it's got slightly roomier side pockets than my other packs. And I almost put my fanny pack on this morning. I was like, oh, these are pretty roomy. One less thing. I'll give it a try. And that's why my camera went into the creek. And that's why my camera just went into the dirt. Also, just realized I forgot my GPS guide. Off to a good start. It's all good. It's so beautiful. No. How okay. Tomorrow's like, I won't talk through it. We'll just music. But today I just have to explain my appreciation for this beauty. I don't know if the camera's picking up. You see the little faint crescent moon up there. We're so close. Keep checking. No, it's an ass kicker. Oh, so many rock stairs. So many. Oh my goodness. Alright, keep going. Well, I made it to something. I actually think that's the path you take to go to Half Dome. You need a permit for that. Yeah, there is. I see a picture of it. So there must be a ranger here checking permits. I'm not doing that. It's too, I don't have the gear for it. You need like gloves and a harness, and I don't know if you really need them, but I don't feel comfortable doing that one. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna end up going this way. Look at this lovely place. I just found a place to picnic. We're gonna have a trail croissant by the raging river here. Ah, I'm excited. It's so pretty. Alright, we got a trail breakfast of champions here. Excuse me, I'm burping. Peanut butter, banana, and of course a croissant. Now you guys, look at where I'm sitting. It's so beautiful. Like right at the water. This is perfect. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me see if I can. No, the gimbal's a little bit messed up. We're a little crooked, it's okay. There, it's straightened out. Now you can see. I don't know if you can see. There's these little purple flaps. Nope. 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 It's okay. There's these little purple flowers, the rocks, these great trees with the moss on them, and life is good. No, guys. Alright. So I'm definitely, I think, halfway. And I think I've climbed as much as I'm going to climb. I really don't know. I thought it was about a 2,200 foot elevation gain. Here, I'll flip you around so you can see me talking to you. And we've done that much according to my multiple devices. Well, two devices. But I feel much refreshed after sitting for a few minutes and having my little breakfast. I got 2 bars of 5G up here. There's zero service in the valley. I got enough to send texts to my people so they know I'm okay, and even just enough bandwidth to send a couple photos. Yeah, oh, what a beautiful day. I'm like a little chilled because I'm still like soaked. My pants are dry. I didn't realize how wet you get at the Vernal Fault on the mist trail. Now I'm on the, I'm on the John Muir trail. Oh, cool. Oh, there's a bridge. Okay, I'll flip you around again. I will say my feet appreciate this nice sandy part of the trail after climbing up those jagged rocks for 2 miles straight uphill. That was hard, but it was fun. That was my kind of fun, at least. I call that type 2 fun. Anyway, wow, it's so pretty. I don't know what the gimbal's doing, but I hope you can see it. It's so pretty out. I keep getting excited to see plaques, and then they're just like, danger, don't swim. You might die. This must be the waterfall. This must be Nevada Fall. Oh, awesome. Well, let's not swim in it, but we can go look at it. Trail flowers. Look at this. Whoa. Okay, there's the bridge, guys. And then some people. Sorry, people. Holy smokes. It's incredible. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm just like overwhelmed with the beauty of it all. Look at this. How powerful is that water? Oh my gosh. Another waterfall view. Wow. I can't. And then you got this cute thing, right? Cute. And it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is incredible. Okay, nobody tell my mom I'm going to walk on this outcrop. Don't panic, Mom. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Holy fuck. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. I can't. It's so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, don't fall off that. That would not be fun. But look. Look at beauty. People sunbathing on the rocks there. Drying off from the mist. Wow. Hard to beat this view. Alright guys, well, I'm going to journey on. I'm probably not going to film too much more of this trail, even though this is a loop portion, it will be different. But I'm running out of battery, and this poor camera's been through a lot today. But, wow, this was so cool. And it is the same route that you take up to Half Dome, at least one of them. I don't know if there's more than one. It's a little wet here. So I feel like I did still get some of that experience. Not nearly all of it, but I don't really feel the need to do that. I don't know. I thought about it. I even applied for the lottery, but I just, I'm satisfied, you know? And what is better than being content with what you got and what you're doing, you know? It's not much better than that. Okay, I gotta navigate this. This is a wet trail and I don't want to slip, so I will well, catch you on the flip side, hopefully. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna film anymore, but this is closed, so I have to figure out a different way. I really didn't want to have to go back down the way I came up. I kept thinking to myself, oh, thank goodness I don't have to go down these slippery rocks. Famous, hopefully they're not my last words. Oh, I really don't like going down rocks like that. We'll just take it slow. So yeah, definitely putting the camera away now because I'm just going back the way I came, and I'm gonna have to use all my faculties to not fall, which I am prone to do downhill. Okay then. Now I will hopefully really catch you on the flip side. Guess I'm gonna get another nice shower at Vernal Falls too. Took a little detour. It's a nice view, and should try to not go down that mist trail yet. I know. I think we're almost there. And now you get this epic view. It's just so pretty. Look at all the people now. Almost back at the beginning. Oh, I'm so glad I took that detour. Skip the slippery, wet mist trail coming down. It cost me another 500 feet of elevation gain, but to me it was worth it. And the coming down was much more even. Almost there. Well, I finished the trail part. I gotta get back to my campsite somehow. That's the next order of business. But I should have parked my car at the trailhead. I don't know what I was thinking. It's past my camping time now, and oops, it's gonna be hard to find parking, but that's okay. I am going to, I guess, just walk over there and hope for the best. But this trail that was supposed to be like 6.4 miles ended up being 7.6, and that's not including the extra stuff that I'm doing at the beginning or the end. But let's get back to camp and see what we can do. Yo, my camera is in sad shape. I don't know if we're gonna make it through the rest of the trip with it, but I will do my best. That hike kicked my ass. I'm not gonna lie, really did. But you know what was harder? Finding a parking space at Yosemite Village. So I have another, place to stay lined up for tonight. But it's, even though it's like technically a campsite, it's got like dwellings. They're not even full structures. Check-in is until 4. I'm like, ugh. So I had to move my car. See, if I had parked at the trail parking, I could have avoided this. It's fine. That would have been a long walk anyway. But now I'm in Yosemite Village. I'm by the store. I'm going to go see what they've got. And I'm not giving up my parking space. I'm going to try to eat a little something I'm gonna go into the store first, though, just in case they have something I want to eat there. But yeah, I made it. Let's hope they have some stickers. And poor camera, we'll let you rest. It's not easy being this camera. I dropped it again at the car. But you know what didn't fall today? This girl. Just 8 days ago, I bit it coming down the hundreds of year old cobblestone road at that hike I did in Sicily, in Palermo, and injured my foot a little, and it's been fine for the last few days. But I'm prone to fall. I usually fall on every steep downhill, and I did not fall today. And like I said, I added quite a bit of mileage to my hike by doing the detour back to the John Muir after there was like a rock slide, so the portion of it was closed. But, and I had to do another 500 feet of elevation climb, but it was worth it not to go down those. I couldn't film when I was going up those steps, the misty place, mist trail. I really didn't want to go down it, so I'll let that pan out. Alright, I'm gonna go see what they have at the store, and then I've just got 3 hours to kill. So, we'll see what we get up to. Well, I just pulled my chair out of my car. Parked right there, but I found a shady spot in the shade. That was redundant. I'm gonna have this salad. Kale, Caesar, chopped salad. Sounds really good. I got my green juice. I didn't drink it this morning, so I'm just chilling. I was thinking I could go, do a drive, but I don't even have service to, pull up a map. And I just bought a trail map, and I guess I could use that as, a driving map, but I don't want to accidentally get out of the park and then have to try to get back in. That seems challenging. So I'm not really sure what to do. It's actually a really nice moment. Bag salad for the win. I've got a view of my car and some nature, and I'm listening to a podcast, and I'm feeling very happy to be sitting in the shade, so I'll take it. Hello again. We meet again. So it's 2:45. I have an hour-ish before I can head over to the camp. I just sat and had a really nice time just sitting in the shade. It's really nice in the shade. It's hot as heck in the sun, but it's really not that hot. I think it's closing in on 80, but it's dry here, Anyway, just I could sit here for another hour and that would be fine. Could grab my book from the car. I could do all sorts of things. But because I just can't, I'm gonna make myself sit still once I get settled at camp. I would like to sit and read and journal if I haven't had time to journal in forever. But there's this little trail not far from here that's flat. It's accessible. I think it's only 2 miles. And it's just the one that everybody can go to, it's not hard. I even changed into my sandals. We'll see if I eat these words. This is just the vibe I'm getting. I'm you know what? I'm just gonna walk over there because I want to see as much as I can. I drove past these things when I was coming in yesterday, and I didn't film while I was driving because it was just, that was too hard to handle. But I was you know what? I'm here. I just gotta see the things. I'm sorry, I have lettuce stuck in my teeth. So, what's it called? Sentinel. Here, whoa, hold on, I can tell you. It is called. Wow, it's really hot in the sun. That's not what it's called. It is called Sentinel Meadow Cooks Meadow. That's redundant. Meadow Loop Trail. It's only 2 miles. There's no elevate. It's flat. And it's a loop. And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go there and do that. I'm gonna listen to another podcast on my way over. Cause why not? And then hopefully by the time I'm done with that, it'll be time to more or less head over to camp to check in. So let's see what there is to see. Wow, you guys, I'm really glad that I decided to do this already. It's nice and paved, not strenuous. Again, I've got sandals on, I'm not concerned. But this is really lovely. Look at this bridge. Look, it's beautiful. That's Yosemite Falls, if I'm not mistaken. Just gorgeous. Wow, I'm so glad I did this. This was so fun. And now I have 20 minutes till my reservation. Yay! Okay, friends, this is it. How fascinating. Let's see. Very interesting. So you get this little kind of private area. You have a fire pit in the back. All very interesting. And then, well, they don't let you forget the rules, do they? Here is how you get into it. Oh, it feels a little depressing. But there's a mirror. This is fascinating. Okay. Honestly, I'd rather just sleep in my car, but it's not allowed. Well, you know what? We signed up for the experience, so we're gonna do it. Get the big old bear boxes because you just can't leave anything in your car. So that's all well and good, but somehow I'm still just sitting in my car. Guys, well, I'll talk to you in a second. Let me show you the smorgasbord. We've got cottage cheese and hummus, veggies, chips, kombucha, you know, my usual on the road dinner. Oh, I just love it. And I'm charging things from my Jackery instead of using their plugs because I realize I don't have power bricks. I just have I can plug it right into my Jackery without the power brick part, if that makes sense. But here, let me flip you around and we'll have a little chat. Ooh, this camera's all sorts of messed up. But I'm getting it to work, at least for this, and then I will send it back to DJI. Luckily, I bought the policy through them, so I think that will be a much easier process. I don't know why I'm going to try to eat while I'm talking to you. That's dumb. You guys, this is not my jam. I really wanted to be brave and try it. I don't love this. This is expensive. Okay, for context, camping last night was 34. Was it 34 or 36? It was one of those. $34 or $36. I can't remember. And yeah, it was a very packed in campsite, but I am used to campsites like that and I felt comfortable. I also wasn't feeling great. If you remember when I went right to sleep, I didn't even need dinner. I was just like, nope, done. And I just feel very comfortable and safe in my car. Whether that's an illusion or not, who knows, but that's just how I feel. And then I booked these other Tuesdays, so I've got, this is the housekeeping camp. Here's what this is for tonight. I believe I paid $110 for this. Is it worth $110? Absolutely not. It does include a shower. And that shower comes with a towel, which I will be taking when I'm done eating. But not worth it. And I really don't want to sleep in that room. I'd much rather sleep in a tent on the ground than in that room. And they're they have all these things about bears and everything. I'm like, I don't know, if a bear can get into my locked car, how could he not get into the bear locker? How is that more complicated than breaking into a locked car? Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure how that's more complicated. Because you're not supposed to leave anything with any scent at all in your car. Right. Fine. I understand. Yes. And then, tomorrow, I'm supposed to stay at this Yosemite Valley Lodge, and it's I think it's about $300 a night. Honestly, I wish I could have just camped the whole time. It was a fluke I got any of these reservations. especially the camping, because obviously, I don't know if obviously, but I think the least expensive thing goes the first. And clearly somebody canceled all 3 of these things, and I just happened to get them. Right place, right time kind of thing. But this is a good experience for me. I may try. I'm really not supposed to sleep in the car, and I don't want to break a rule. So I'm going to try to sleep in this scary little room. But if I don't feel comfortable, I'm going to the car. But I want, like, it's daylight, and I don't even want to sit in, like, a little bench thing. I'm like, I'm comfortable in my car. I want to sit in my car. This is a good lesson in maybe book things a little further in advance than I do. Honestly, I booked these things like a day before I came here. So yeah. But honestly, also, I could have stayed outside of the park. It just would have meant that I would have had to drive in and out, which is a long drive. And there's quite a few campgrounds and things that aren't even open because one of the major roads, kind of in the more northern part of the park, is still closed for winter. It's supposed to open right around now, but it's not open yet. And there's some beautiful camping up there I would have loved to do, but you know what? This is fine. It's experience, right? I'm trying to push myself a little bit, and I'm learning more and more. Like, the more I try things like this, the more I realize, hey, I really like sleeping in my car the most. And I have a tent and I have a sleeping bag, and I could camp if I wanted to. I have nothing against it really, but I feel so secure in my car. I think because I can lock myself in, and I've like turned it to my little home away from home. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. So I'm just gonna hang out in my car for a while, charge things up, eat this dinner, go take a shower, and then we'll see what the night brings. I will tell you that every time I turn this camera on, maybe I'll try to take like a video with my iPhone of it the next time for you. It does this like spastic shaking. Oh, this poor camera. And I have to manually put the gimbal in place for it to turn on. Once it's on, it works, but then like I can usually like manipulate the gimbal up and down, and that's not working. I can usually zoom, and that's not working. It's busted up, but I'm hoping it's still recording. It seems to be. Otherwise, it's going to be a very sad video. Okay, back to eating and entertaining myself. And then we'll go check out the shower situation. I might just bring my phone for that, because trying to deal with the camera, it's like crazy shaking. It's probably not going to work out that well. There's laundry here though. I mean, it seems like a nice enough facility, and I'm sure it's perfect for some people. It's just not my jam, you know? Like, some things are not all things work for all people. In fact, there's very few things that work for I would argue that, does anything work for all people? I don't know. Okay, enough of that. I'm going to eat, and we'll see what the evening brings. Wish me luck. So one nice thing about this campground is you're on the river. I think that's the river. But I think it's also making it very, very, very buggy. It's turning into dusk. You guys, I really don't want to sleep in that. So there was wood in this fire pit, I think, left over. Sorry, I didn't wash my hair because that's tomorrow. But I did wash myself. And people just like came by. I was looking at them as they took it out of there. I mean, it wasn't mine, and I don't mind. I wasn't going to use it, but they could have asked. They could have been like, hey, do you need this? She's just literally staring at me while she's stealing the wood out of there. Like, okay, I don't want to sleep down here. It's so depressing. Is there a light? I don't like it. Okay, I'm gonna put away all of my stuff in the bear locker. And then I might get in my car and lie down. Just don't tell anybody. I can't crack a window though, because that'll give me away. But there's also all these mosquitoes, so maybe I don't want to. I really don't want to sleep in there. Oh God, what do I do? Good morning. We're on the road. So, last night was interesting. I slept in my car. That was not an issue. I was very happy to be in my car. I would not stay there again. I can see the allure if you like a campsite that's more like lively. Honestly, I couldn't have slept in the bed, the little scary room, if I had wanted to. Because the people who eventually came to stay in the hut on the other side of the wall of mine were so loud. And they were so loud until 11 at night. They were really loud. And I could still hear them from my car, but at least there were some doors and windows that could muffle the sound a little bit. And then the people on my other side didn't show up till 11:30 and started banging around and unpacking their car. And I was like, my God. But also just general vibe of the campground was much more vibrant, aka loud. And that's totally fun and awesome for some people who really love that, and I'm sure it's a great group atmosphere, especially if you're traveling with people who want to stay up later and not worry about disturbing others, because it's kind of the vibe. But that's not what I was looking for. I'm glad I'm glad I tried it. I didn't really try it because I didn't sleep in the thing, but like I said, I couldn't have. And also the mosquitoes were horrible, and there was no protection from those mosquitoes in that the little hut. So I was like, all right, at least my car offers some level of protection, I guess. So it's fine. I didn't sleep quite as much as I'd wanted to, and I wasn't sure what kind of hike I wanted to do this morning. I've earmarked several. One 21-mile one that's just mostly flat. I think there's only 1,200 feet of elevation gain altogether, and it just goes around the entire, basically the base of the valley, which I thought sounded interesting. But I feel like I saw, not everything, but I saw quite a bit of the valley when I wandered around in my later afternoon meander last night. So there was that. And also I've driven around it a whole bunch now. And then there are several really hard hikes, really well known, the 4-mile hike to Glacier Point and the one up to Yosemite Falls, that are 4,000, or not quite, maybe 3,500 feet of elevation gain each. And I just didn't know if that was the smartest idea for me, given how my legs feel this morning. I'm okay, but that's harder than the hike I did yesterday, and yesterday was hard for me. So what instead I've earmarked is to kind of go up to Glacier Point, but start from there and do a hike from there that's rated more moderate. Those hikes are all hard, except for the really long one that goes around the valley, which was rated moderate as well. But it's an hour drive. I had no idea, because I had no service at my campsite, so I couldn't pull up the directions. Somehow I could get the hikes, just not the details, but I couldn't get the navigation to it. And so when I woke up at 5:30 this morning, I was like, well, I'm up. Didn't sleep a lot, but it's okay. I want to go somewhere. I thought, why not? This way I get the scenic drive of Yosemite that I've been wanting to do, because going up instead of staying in the valley, and I get to do part of the hike that I wanted to see without quite as much. Honestly, it's the downhill on my joints that I just was I don't think that's a good idea. So yeah, it's going on 6, so I should be there just before 7. Hopefully I'll still be able to get a parking spot at that hour, and we'll see what we can see. But I'm excited to drive up, at least, and we'll see what the day brings us. And hopefully this little camera can Hold on, camera, one more day, and then I'll send you to the camera hospital. Okay, here we go. We made it. It's 36 degrees. I don't have any service, but my car told me, and we are at, wait for it, 7,600 feet. Oh, sorry, I'm real blown out. Well, what can you do? Anyway, I'm excited. So the hike I am doing is called the Sentinel Dome and Taft Point Loop. I am right at the trailhead. It's only 1,100 feet elevation gain because I've hiked up what I would have. I mean, I've driven up what I would have hiked up, essentially. So it's only 5 miles. So I'm probably gonna do something else after this, but we'll see how we feel. Right now, I'm just getting all my provisions ready. By the way, I used this pack. We talked about this for the first time yesterday, and I really like it. I really, really, really like it. It sits really nicely on my frame. I am short and short-waisted and curvy, and it's so comfortable. Of course, you can adjust it. I have to fill up my bladder. Hold on. I don't want to have to take the whole gosh darn thing out. Anyway, it's really, really comfortable. I'm slightly nervous about this hike because there's more of a chance of bears up here than there was at the Vernal Falls hike I did yesterday, which is just extremely populated. Wah! Every time I open this water bottle, I open it the wrong way. I don't know. Trail reviews are astounding, and well, I hiked Jenny Lake with the bears and lived to tell the tale, so hopefully we have another good day. There's a trailhead bathroom here, which is nice, and I feel very fortunate to have this parking space, and I'm parked strategically here with my car butt facing this way because I figured afterwards when I come back, make myself a cup of tea and just hang out here for a little bit while deciding what to do. I have no service up here, so I won't be able to look at other hikes, but maybe I'll get a glimpse of things on the trail that might look interesting. Yesterday when I was in the what am I hearing? When I was in the store, oh, I bought some stickers to remind me to show you later. I finally got a trail map, so that feels good to have, and I have my compass in there too, just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna layer up and get my hiking shoes on, finish packing all this up, and be on our merry way. Not much to see on this, but whatever, we'll figure it out. Here we go, off on our morning adventure. I already saw another few people on hiking around the trail, so now the question is, which direction should I go? Usually go clockwise. Actually, one of the reviews said to go to Sentinel Dome first, so let's do that. Wow, isn't this just lovely? Peaceful. Also, wait till you see this. Guess who not only remembered her beacon, but her fanny pack today? You know, some days we're on it. Most days we're not, but some days we get all of the things. I hope. All right, onward. All right, pretty epic viewpoint here. That's the valley straight ahead, and this is Sentinel Dome. I think that's the highest we're going on this hike. Oh, it's such a beautiful morning. You know, the view. Look at this view. This is nuts. Okay, I found this map of where we're standing, what we're looking at. Half Dome, straight ahead. Cloud Rest behind it. North Dome and Basket Dome are those kind of little bumpy ones right there. Mount Hoffman behind it. And then all of these, I don't know if the reflection's gonna make it so you can't see, but there's all these. There's people right there. I'm trying not to film them, but there's all these really beautiful peaks. I'll walk around and look at them. Oh, and Let's see, can we see El Capitan? Down that way. There, right there. Jeez. It's so pretty. There's a little snow up here too, which is kind of fun. Y'all know I love a... Ooh, there must be a hive around here. Don't get too close. But y'all know I love a lone tree on a rocky crevasse. Oh my goodness. Not crevasse. Crevice? Isn't crevasse like a hole in the ice? Well, we gotta take a picture of this tree. Just remembered I have my mic. That probably is better for listening. Look at Half Dome. Oh my gosh. Well, I can't film, but I'm pretty sure that's Vernal Falls. That's where we were yesterday. It's either Vernal or Nevada. That's where I hiked yesterday from over there to over there. That might be Nevada Falls, actually. Look at these mountains. Oh my gosh. So cool. And then on this side, I don't know what is that. I wonder if I could look at my map. Is that Yosemite Falls? I think by looking at my map and the direction I'm facing via GPS that's Yosemite Falls. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. Another trail tree. It's little bits of snow. I'm gonna try not to face plant on the way down. Good plan. Trail flowers. Also, I've seen several lizards. Like a lot of lizards. Oh, nice. Okay, there's actually a lot more people on this trail than I originally thought. It loops into the Glacier Point trailhead, which also has a parking lot, so and it's very popular because it has like a shop. I don't think they're open this early, but so just when there's an air of bear, I like to know that there's other people around, and it's not like jammed, you know. It's not like walking up Mist Trail, even at, 7, 8 in the morning when it was a lot of people. It's still like peaceful and quiet, but safety in numbers. Anyway, I don't know how much of this trail I will film for you. I feel like I filmed so much yesterday, and when I said yesterday that today's trail I would just set to music, I was kind of assuming I was going to do that 21-mile trail, which would be long. But I decided to pivot and do this instead, and I'm so glad I did, because just that view alone, climbing up that rock there, the Sentinel Dome, it's so interesting to me how these rocks formed in domes. Oh, got a really, really good view of Half Dome here. I'll show you. Right there yonder. Perfect view. Wow. It's just like somebody just like sliced it right down the middle. Look, yo. That's a cell tower. I actually have 4 bars of 5G for the first time since, I don't know, I entered the park. That's definitely a cell tower, right? Maybe that explains why I suddenly have power. Interesting. Well, power service, I mean. Right? Isn't that what a cell tower looks like? You guys tell me. You know better than I do. Check out this view of Yosemite Falls. Oh, there's some down trees, so it's making the trail a little bit more dynamic, but otherwise it's pretty even Steven right now. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so glad I'm here. Just a small tree to traverse. It comes up to my shoulder. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like being in a playground on the jungle gym. I didn't mention actually yesterday when I was bushwalking through the from the campsite to the road to get to the trail. And I was like in the swamp and I was traversing all these trees. I got a pretty nasty cut. I didn't really notice until I got in the shower. But I think I'll live to see another day. And by the way, when I came back, I just walked down a little further and then I found a clear path. No swamp. Back to the campground. So, oh well. Ah, some more snow. Snow in June. It's June today. It's June 1st. Happy June 1st. Look at this. I love walking through forests like this. A little snow on the ground. Some big old trees. It's nothing like it. Another epic viewpoint. Oh my goodness. Perfect view of the valley. That's Yosemite Falls still. It's so pretty. I have a bit of a creek crossing to make, so we'll see how that goes. Wow, look, you can stand right here and look down the valley. This is incredible. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hard to beat it, right? Thumbnail? Alright, so here's the creek we have to cross, I think. Let me see what the trail does. I see some log possibilities. That looks like a possibility where those rocks are. I see a little path there people have carved out. Okay, let's take a look. So there's the trail, and that seems a little deep for me. Just look up a little ways. Alright, I'm gonna try this one. What could go wrong? I gotta put my camera away. I need my hands for this. Piece of cake, actually. And actually, some people were coming down the other side of the trail, and I showed them the way so that it was more stable. I ended up coming over on the long log, which was much more stable than that other smaller one. All part of the adventure. Didn't drop my camera in a creek this time, so you know we're off to a good start. We're actually midway through this hike, so there's that. But yeah, the crossings is just very deep. So I'm sure that will dry out with time. This is still spring here in Yosemite, and the waters are gushing. I'm really enjoying this hike. Glad that I'm seeing some other people. I didn't see anybody for a while after the last time I was talking to you. I was like, oh, there's lots of people. I think they were just going to Sentinel Dome. But I've seen a couple of couples now, so phew, feels better. Well, that was a fun little walk through a creeky forest. Lots of creek navigating. Anyway, we're approaching now what's known as Taft Point, which I believe is there. And the fissures. And I was like, I wonder what the fissures are. Looks pretty fissury. That's a word. Alright, onward. Whoa, you guys. Whoa. Oh, don't drop anything. Holy smokes. Well, that's a pretty nice view of El Capitan as well. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's so far way down. Oh, but this view. Amazing. Trail tree and a precariously perched boulder. Oh, many precariously perched boulders. You guys, this is incredible. I am so glad I did this. If I had done that big hike I was talking about with all the elevation gain, I wouldn't have come to this. I might have seen this stuff on the way up, but I wouldn't have come all the way over here. So, this feels rather meant to be. I feel like we need a trail snack. Maybe a trail croissant right on that ledge right there. Oh my gosh. This seems like the perfect place to sit. Look at this, I can sit right here. Have my trail croissant? Or do I want to go over there? Or sit just at the top of this? Alright, it's a little smush, but I'm sure it'll still taste good. And yes, I am sitting at the edge of a very tall peak, but I don't know, I've never been bothered by heights. I think this might be my most epic trail croissant spot yet. What do you think? Pretty epic. Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, that was really fun. It was, I'm talking about my camera. It was really nice to sit there and have my little trail breakfast. And then there was this like couple kind of hovering around me. And I was like, am I in their way? Would have happily moved if they said anything. I wasn't sure. But there's a lot of viewpoints up there. And like, I can't like be in their way, really. But I wasn't sure. And then I got up to go. And they came running over and they were like, we have a really big favor to ask. And they had this really nice big DSLR camera, and they wanted a picture of them standing at the point where I was sitting from the point with the fence that I was at first, right there. So like a far shot, and then get the valley too, and El Capitan and all that. I was like, okay, I'll try. So I took a whole bunch for them, and then, hiked back to get in their camera, and I'm out of breath going uphill. She was like, took a whole bunch of pictures of you sitting there. If you want, I'll email you one, later when everybody has service. And I was like, okay. So we'll see if she sends it or not. I said it wasn't a big deal if they forgot, but if I got it, I'll pop it in here. But anyway, that's that. I'm gonna head back now and navigate the creek. And I'm actually not too far. I think it's only like a mile and change to get back to the car. But this was an awesome hike. 10 out of 10 recommend. And we're back. That was really fun. It was 3 hours altogether, but I stopped for like 15-20 minutes at Tate's Point. So, really good. Just like 5 3/4 miles. Pretty nice little one. Undulating. I still got the 1,200 feet of elevation gain in total, but I also descended just about that much, I think. Let me look. I love the Garmin because it tells me. Yeah, it was about even. Well, obviously, because I came back up to the same point as my car. Clearly. Anyway, 1,200 feet up and down. So, it wasn't not work, but it definitely was not as hard as yesterday, and certainly not as difficult as the 4-mile hike. It's called the 4-mile hike, but it's actually more like 5 miles straight up. And then you gotta come back down. And honestly, the up is hard, but the down, it's like I have to be choosy about what hikes I do with my feet, because I need to preserve my feet for longevity. And down is just so hard on my feet, because it just is. Anyway, and now the parking lot is full, and people are driving by. There's people parked on the street, but I am gonna sit here. I think I earned myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna make a cup of tea. It's not even 11. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. I have a long time. Check-in at the place is until 4, and I don't want to get there before 4 anyway. I need to charge my watch. Maybe I'll pull out my Jackery, get some tea going, charge some devices, and then see. I might drive over to Glacier Point, and if I just hang out in the parking lot long enough, I'll get a parking space. And it's an hour drive back to the valley, and I don't know what else I'll do today. I have a feeling I'll do something else, but I might go to Mirror Lake and walk around there. But again, parking, it's a Saturday, it's going to be hard. So, I'm not in a rush. I can linger here for a while. But yeah, that was delightful. I'm so glad I did that. I did not see any bears. I saw a lot of lizards, 1 chipmunk, and I heard a woodpecker, and that was about it. So, no bears this trip. Thank you, God. Okay. Alright, if you've been with me for any length of time, you've heard me wax poetic about the electric kettle. It really is the MVP for the tea lover. Anyway, it boils water so fast. Yes, I could heat up water using gas. I have some. But I also have this, and it's just easier. And maybe not faster. I think I have a jet boiler in here, but it's fast. So, got a cup of tea going, mug. I'm still drinking this winter tea. I'm finally breaking into my honey I bought at the farmer's market in, what's that? Joshua Tree, yeah. And then I'm going to have second breakfast. I'm going to have, I've been loving this yogurt. I discovered it at home. That, and I think I might as well, I can't decide if I'm going to try to save this croissant for the morning or not. Or get a fresh one on the way out. I might have a second croissant because, And then I get to look out at this. And I'll watch all the hikers come by and gawk at me in my car. It's all good. Well, I have just had the most delightful, relaxing time. It's really cool up here, so I just have the back open with the breeze coming in, but I'm nice and warm in the kind of cocoon back in the car. And I just finished reading I've read these books at least twice, so maybe the third time. The third Harry Potter book, Prisoner of Azkaban. This is my Kindle. I finally went back to a Kindle. Oh, and these are the stickers. Well, some of them. You guys, I have stickers now. They're not for sale. They're just, if you see me ever, anywhere, I will make sure to have some in my wallet at all times. I have a whole bunch. I have Carl the croissant. He says we'll hike for croissants. Blue there with Wonder. And this is just with Wonder. I'm thinking of making that my newest kind of logo. I don't know. And then I have some other stickers here. And these were actually all designed and drawn by Brandy Kincaid, whose sticker this is. Or we could just read. This one I got off Amazon, but it seemed appropriate since I'm reading Harry Potter. Anyway, I found out through other people's Kindle content, you don't have to stick the stickers on your Kindle. Like, they're just placed in there, and then I put this cover on. I got a sparkly cover, of course. You could just get a clear one, but then you can still keep your stickers and reuse them and not have to stick them on your Kindle, but the cover holds them in place. Anyway, that was really exciting. I'm just snug as a bug in here. I'm enjoying myself. I'm actually so happy right here. I think I'm gonna stay. I was just reading for like a really long time. I think I'm gonna do the journaling I haven't had time to do since I'm just so snug up in here. I don't know if you guys can see. Well, I have my hiking pack still here because I wasn't sure if I was gonna hike anymore today, but I've been just sitting up against this side. I got my pillow here. I charged this camera. I'm charging my phone now, and my watch is desperately low. And I'm snug as a bug, and I'm just having a good time. So I feel like I'm getting the fresh air, and it's just, I feel very content. And I think I was talking about this yesterday, but there is just something so wonderful about feeling content. I will move eventually. I do want to go down to Glacier Point and just check it out. But I'm really happy right now. I have hours. I have like almost 4 hours till I have to be back. I do have an hour drive back, but to the lodge. So I have a few hours, and I have a parking space. And apparently the rule in Yosemite is if you get a parking space, don't give it up until you're ready to not get another one. But yeah, I'm happy. I don't know. I could hike more. I'm not tired, but I'm also feeling very satisfied. And that is a beautiful thing. You can't see, it's all blown out. But it's just, this is the life. I love this. I love that this is actually making me think more about trying to plan maybe just a little bit more in advance, if I can swing it, to find a campground for my next camping, hiking adventure that I can stay at for at least 2 nights. That would be really, really nice to have a place to come back to be able to hang out like this, but then not have to find another place to sleep, if you know. So, you live, you learn. I'm learning all these different things through my travels about what I like and what I don't prefer. And people walking by looking at me talking about myself on the camera. But all that shifts with time too. You can't assume that you're always going to enjoy the same things forever, Well, I would say the me of 5 years ago dreamed of this, for sure. The me of 10 years ago would not have predicted this. Not that it wouldn't have sounded exciting to me, I just didn't know it was a possibility for me in this lifetime. And I've been through a lot of painful things to get here, but it's the painful things that really put everything in perspective. And I think a lot of my gratitude comes from that. And now I'm getting emotional. So, good time to journal. Okay. In short, having a great time. Thumbs up. Just realizing I didn't show you the little things I bought. I bought this postcard and these stickers. This one, or this one, I'm not sure which one for the car. I still don't know what I'm doing with the stickers for the car, by the way. I don't want to stick them on the car, but I haven't figured out where to put them in the car. And then I couldn't decide between the two for my water bottles, the smallest sticker I could get. I think I'm going to do this one because it says Yosemite on it, but this is the trail, one of the trails I hiked yesterday, and that I might just save for scrapbooking, I guess. But here, I'll show you what I mean when I say for scrapbooking. This is my May-June daily scrap journal. I like to put stickers on them, and you can see some stickers from my last adventure on there. Montserrat, Barcelona, the Disney Dream, Napoli. It was hard to find stickers in Italy, but like, oh yeah, we could add some of these on here for sure. Alright, this is where the road ends at Glacier Point, and very crowded in the parking lot, but I lucked out and got somebody pulling out. And I'm just going to poke around a little. We'll see what there is to see. Very busy. Here's a bit of history about it. 1872. Oh, well, well, you don't have to look far to see why people want to come up here. What a view of Half Dome. Oh my gosh. We are here. I saw somebody walking with ice cream, so there's ice cream, there's a geology hut. And then Glacier Point. Well, let's walk down. Look, there was a Victorian hotel here. Right. I'm just deducing that it's Victorian, but look. Right? Doesn't it look it? Where does it say? Yeah, 1872 to 1969. Huh. Burned to the ground on the evening of 1969. Wow, it's so clear out. Stunning view. Alright, just a quick little walk. And this is Glacier Point. So, I haven't read the plaque yet, but I'm guessing the point is that you can see how the glacier carved out the rocks. Wow. Alright, let's look. Half Dome, Mirror Lake, yes. North Dome. We saw all these Mount Hoffman. Yosemite Falls. Kind of on the other side now of where it was earlier. This is where we're staying tonight. We were around here camping the other nights. Really neat. Oh, it's beautiful. So this is a really nice option. It's only open, I think, just opened a couple weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that's just the shop. I'm not sure, but the road is not always open. It's only open seasonally. But if you cannot hike or you don't want to and you want to experience the views from the top, so just from the valley, so this is a really nice place to come. Just be patient for parking. And it's accessible. They've made like ramps and stuff that you can get to see the views. Really beautiful. You can't see the other side from this vantage point, but you get a really good view of this side. Really worth a visit. I do a little shop. I'm getting a little treat. Got some souvenirs and some food and things. Lots of ice cream choices. You can't tell me this isn't a charmed life. Having us in Half Dome. I have a key. The lodge is separate buildings. You check in at the main lobby, which is its own building, and that's what you do. So we are in the Maple building. We, the Royal, you and me, and we're in 3521. So let's go look for 3521. Hey, luckily I parked in the right place. Oh, it is not cool, I'll tell you that much. They don't have air conditioning. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Alright. Well, from the reviews, I was expecting something a little more dismal. Okay, let me put my stuff down. We'll have a look. First issue is I cannot find one light switch. These lamps are on. Oh, here. This did nothing. Was that the fan? That might be the fan. I think I figured out the fan. Oh, look. We have a little balcony. Well, that's nice. Let there be lights. Okay. Okay, so we've got the room. There's a TV. I don't know. Wasn't expecting that. And clock and, places to put stuff. I really wish I could figure out how to turn the light on in the bathroom, though. It's so dark. Where is the light? Is there a tub? Wow, I really cannot find a single light switch, but there must be lights, because look. They give you the cutest little Mr. Coffee you've ever seen. I gotta turn the flashlight on so I can figure this out. Aha! Okay, well, I found the light for the bathroom. There's a tub, you guys. Homegirl's taking a bath tonight. Look, there. It's the outlet. Aha! So it is warm. I'll give you that, but I know how cool it gets at night because I've been sleeping in my car the last 2 nights. Oh, look, they give you a little refrigerator. Well, hot dog. Okay. I gotta take the food out of my car anyway because, we're still in Yosemite and there's still bears. But here's the bathroom. So reviews on this place were like, it's really worn down, it really is outdated, and it's filthy. And my first impression is, yeah, okay, it's outdated. Would I say it's worn down? I'm not sure. Everything looks clean. I did bring my own pillow in because look at those pillows. They're pretty sad. But it seems clean. It seems perfectly clean. And I love this. If I can figure out how to get this to work, then I can have this open tonight. We'll see. And then you can get some air in here. And look at this nice little balcony. You can sit out here. This is nice. I like it. So let's talk about the room. I think it's adequate. The bed's a little sad, but clean looking. The bathroom is clean. It's a little dark, but it's definitely older, and I could see I could use some updating, but for $300 a night to be right in the valley in an enclosed space where I paid 100 and something or other, like 110 or something for that spot last night, which essentially was horrible. Is this 3 times as nice as that? I would say, yeah. Do I think you need to spend $300 to stay here? No, maybe not, but I don't know. Hotels are expensive now, you guys. Even like what you think is like run-of-the-mill, more budget-friendly options are going on like $250 a night. I'm talking like Holiday Inn, that sort of thing. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's going on 5. I'm really tired. I'm gonna bring in the food stuff that I need to clear out of my car, and empty out my cooler while I'm out there, because that needs to be done anyway. I wonder if it's easier just to bring the whole cooler in. Maybe. And make sure I have nothing else left in the car that could be, dangerous. And then I'm gonna relax, you guys. I've had a really nice day, but I am tired and did not sleep as much as I wanted to last night. And it was no fault of my car. It was the fault of the place I was staying. But I think this is lovely. I think this is perfect. And I think I'll have a nice cozy night. I have an early morning to get to my next destination. So, yeah. I'm not going to be here very long. But for what I'm here to do, this is going to do it. And I think this is where I'm going to wrap up our time together. I feel like this is probably going to be a pretty long video, putting all 3 Yosemite nights into one. I opened the screen so you can hear people outside. It was okay. I just wanted a little fresh air in here. The fan is nice. I think this will be perfectly fine come sleepy time. especially I have my own pillow. That's all I really care about. But yeah, I've had such a good time here. I really, you know, there's so much. I feel like I say this every video. There's so much you can do in Yosemite. There's so much you can do anywhere you go to visit. But what matters most for your experience of that place is what brought you joy. And that cannot be a one-size-fits-all thing. It cannot be a bucket list that somebody else compiles. And I really want to, I feel that very strongly myself. I'm not trying to convince myself this. I want to spread that message as a way to, yeah, just to do you and enjoy. And just don't be a jerk to other people. I definitely come across my fair share of not the nicest people in my travels, but I also come across a plethora of wonderfully kind and considerate people as well, who are living their dreams too. So live your dream. Don't ruin somebody else's dream by being, you know what. And I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this adventure. I love Yosemite. I'm sure I'll be back someday, but I feel like I got exactly what my heart was hoping for with this trip, and I'm just delighted to be able to spend it with you. All right, friends, take very good care, and I will see you for the next adventure. Till then, be well. Happy trails, magical miles, all that jazz. Okay.